Stay until the end for an important announcement. These are 5 steps you can do that we sometimes forget in order to improve not only in COD Mobile, but in almost every FPS game. Entering Season 2 of COD Mobile with Path saying he's having greater expectations for the season means we might finally enjoy playing COD Mobile again. Whether if you're a new player, an old player that's planning to come back for Season 2, or even an experienced player who's struggling on some parts of your game, it's not a bad idea to learn or relearn the basics, from gun skill, movement, map awareness, and even to your settings. Having a strong foundation in each area is important because that makes you a more complete player. Don't know where to begin? Let's look at a checklist on the things we have to learn on a basic level. When it comes to gun skill, we're talking about aim, sensitivity, crosshair placement, recoil control, and trigger discipline. For movement, we've got all the moves, when to do them, and how we apply them into a gunfight in order to gain the advantage. An area I haven't covered in the channel yet, map awareness, we've got map movement, knowledge of map spawns, rotations, and how to put yourself in power positions are just some of the things we should be aware of. Using the minimap to its full purpose is one of the things a lot of players forget to do, myself included. If you're a beginner or a player who's getting rusty, learning the basics will build or rebuild the foundation we need as a good player in COD Mobile. Right now, you may be thinking, I don't know where to start, how do I learn all of these on my own? Well, I know just the thing that might help you. In case you didn't know, there's a website called YouTube. In here, you can find everything with a simple search. You get to decide what to learn first, and as you scroll around, there's a lot of good channels out there, and it's up to you to choose who to watch on the thing you want to learn right now. And if you want, only if you want, you can subscribe to the channel that you like and turn on notifications so you never miss a video they upload. You have the choice to watch basic or advanced tutorials based on your skill level. But really, pro players are just players who do the basics really well and on a high level. Remember that you can also watch tutorials from other FPS games to have a broader area of the skill you're trying to learn and actively apply what you've learned. Speaking of channels, if you're liking the content on this channel, drop a like on this video and help the channel grow so I can keep making tips and tricks for you guys. You wouldn't want to waste your time practicing for nothing. Whenever you try to improve a certain skill, you want to be focusing on how you do it. Whether that's centering before scoping in, how you drag your finger when controlling recoil, getting better at sniping, or anything really. You want your time spent practicing to be worth it. For example, this week you'll be practicing aim. Set up a routine you can do to improve your aim and do it for short bursts, but give it high effort and challenge yourself. That way we don't get too bored and we feel that we are really improving. Set up a time to practice in training mode or in pub matches before entering ranked or scrims. All you need to do is start slow. Build repetitions while doing it slowly, and eventually, speed will come and everything will become second nature to you. Be patient with your process and pay attention to the smallest details and do them well. I'm sure you've come across pro players or content creators and you want to have a similar playstyle or try to learn a skill from them. In this era where more and more people are putting out content, it only makes sense that we take advantage of this so we can learn from them. We can become like Kakashi and become a copycat ninja by taking disciplines and techniques from our favorite players. When I was learning how to play the game, I tried to learn from different players and creators and see their decision making and how they do certain things. The players I tried to study were Jokesta, Iferg, Godsley, Bolu, and a former COD Mobile pro player Scurvio. I can definitely say I tried to model my gameplay from them and build my own playstyle. I enjoy being passive and staying back, but lately I've been trying to practice on how to rush around the map and play fast. I'm still far from becoming a complete player, but I'm willing to work on it so I can teach you guys my process too. You can pick one player per area you want to copy from and take note on how they do things so you can apply them too. Bolu, Jokesta, and Scurvio are good players to learn from if you're playing on phone. You can get disciplines from other famous streamers or pro players, say like Shroud, or players from the Call of Duty League, which is ongoing right now. If you want to become a great player and you're hoping to enter the pro scene, you gotta have one strong area and double down on what you think you're good at, and try to improve on other areas of your game by learning from others. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Well, maybe some other things like lag, unoptimized phone, or bad teammates. You'd be surprised how much you can learn by studying your own gameplay. After deliberate practice, completing steps 1 to 4, enter a ranked match or your scrims and record your full gameplay. Still being mindful, apply what you have learned and play the best you can. Don't overthink, just try to enjoy while playing the game with your newly acquired disciplines. After your game session, get some rest. Before the day ends, try to watch your game footage and analyze on the things that you've done right and some things where you had poor decision making. List the things you've done well and the things you could work on to improve your game. Back when I was still playing in pro scrims, I've always recorded my gameplay and tried to rewatch and learn from the situations I messed up and think of how I should react in those situations in order to win the match for my team. This accelerated my progress as an individual and a team player, and as simple as it is, it helped me break bad habits that hindered me from playing my best. These are just some of the things you can do to improve your game, and I encourage you to try them all out. But remember, at the end of the day, not everything is in your control. There might be days you get frustrated because you miss your shots or you play the game with poor decision making. But that's okay. Focus on what you can control, and that's getting better as a player. Now for that thing on the intro, I'm happy to announce that I signed with OUTcast Esports as a content creator, and I'm excited for the great things we can do together. Watch out for future giveaways and events with OUTcast, and I hope all of you participate for the things we have in store. For the question of the day, which content creator or pro player do you learn from? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.